Chapter 20. Far from the madding crowd. Perplexity-Grinding the Shears-A Quarrel. In Chapter 19, Mr. Baldwood made an offer of marriage to Bathsheba. At the beginning of this chapter, Chapter 20, Bathsheba contemplates on Mr. Baldwood. He is so disinterested and kind to offer me all that I can desire, thought Bathsheba. Bathsheba thought it was his kindness, but to Mr. Baldwood it was all about his love for her. Bathsheba was not in love with him, but in this chapter we could see her calmly looking at the offer Mr. Baldwood had made. She thought that it would be something many women in her neighborhood would wish for, something that they would be wild about and publish in front of the public. Mr. Baldwood was a man whose reputation in the society was good, and his qualities were more than acceptable. She couldn't find any reason to reject him. She was in a state of confusion. It is this confusion or perplexity that the title refers to. The sheep are all washed now. The wool is clean, and now it is time for cutting the wool or shearing the wool. So, the next day, when Bathsheba was walking through her garden, she found Gabriel Oak at the bottom of the garden, sharpening or grinding the shears for sheep shearing. This is the picture of a shear. Caney Ball was helping Gabriel by turning the handle of the grindstone, which was used to sharpen the shear. When she reached them, she sent Cain for some odd job, and she started to help Gabriel with the grindstone. When they both were alone, Bathsheba asked Gabriel whether any of the workers made any comments about Bathsheba going away from the pool with Mr. Baldwood. Gabriel said yes, they did, and that they commented that Bathsheba would soon be marrying Mr. Baldwood. Bathsheba said that it's not going to happen, and she wanted Gabriel to stand for her, to tell everyone that no such thing is going to happen. Gabriel said, I can say that to them if you wish, Miss Everdene, and that he could give an opinion about what she has done. Bathsheba declined his opinion at first, but later asked him what his opinion about her behavior or conduct was. Gabriel said that it was unworthy of any thoughtful and meek and comely woman. That is, according to Gabriel, the conduct of Bathsheba does not suit a good, gentle woman. Bathsheba's face became crimson red with anger, and she answered him sarcastically that he might be feeling her as being not very thoughtful and meek was since she rejected his marriage proposal. Gabriel claimed that he had given up the matter long ago. Gabriel went on to say that playing pranks on a man like Mr. Boldwood as a pastime activity was not really great at all, and if she had any sort of inclination towards him, she would have let him find that out in some other loving, kind way, and not by sending him a Valentine's letter. Bathsheba laid down the shears. She was furious. I cannot allow any man to criticize my private conduct. Nor will I for a minute. So you will please leave the farm at the end of the week. She was not ready to listen to any more criticism, and thus asked him to leave the farm at the weekend. Gabriel was equally infuriated. He said, "Very well, so I will. I should be even better pleased to go at once." Saying thus, he took his shears and walked away from her farm. That's the end of chapter 20. Thank you. Bye from Bathsheba and me.